Hey everybody, this is Greg Gossett from Gossett Trading and Mentoring Live, and today is Friday, January 8th, 2021. We are in the last day of the trading week and we are in the final hour of the trading day. The final hour of the trading day is my favorite time to make my buying and selling decisions for my swing trades. During the day, you have the algorithms, day traders controlling the price. In the last hour, the large financial institutions come in and they start to control the price, and they are dealing with the most money, very smart people, best technology, best information, and I believe following what the large financial institutions do at the end of the day is a long-term edge in your trading. So thank you all for coming today. I appreciate it. It's always nice to see everyone. I'm very grateful that we have such a great group. So I hope you had a good trading week. Hope you're having a good day today, and thanks again for coming. So currently, been kind of a wild one today. The Dow Jones is currently up 3 points. Up 0.01%. It was up a lot. It was down. It's come back. The NASDAQ is up 88 points, doing the best today, up 0.68%, and the S&P is up 12 points, up 0.32%. So here's the plan for today. First of all, we're going to run the U.S. legal disclaimer. Secondly, we're going to come back. We're going to take a look at my current positions, talk about when I bought them, why I bought them, how I'm going to manage them going forward. I did have some day trades today, so I'll share those with you. After that, we're going to go over to the board, take a look at your current positions, see how you're doing. I do see quite a lot of green over there, so that will be good. Then we are going to talk a little bit about trader psychology. Most important part of the day, in my opinion, it's the most important skill that you can develop and hone in trading. After that, I've gone down through my list. I've gone down through the results of Kamal's scanner. And I have 3 requirements whenever I look to enter a trade. First requirement, you need to find confluence or combination of indicators on multiple time frames if possible. Number 2, I need to have a good risk to reward ratio. At least 2 to 1 is what I'm looking for. And number 3, always take a few minutes and take a look at your positions, how many positions you have, how much account heat you have, and how correlated are your positions. All very important in my opinion. All right, so I'm going to go down through the candidates at the end of the day, try to narrow it down to the very best one at the end of the day. If I find one, I'll purchase it before the market closes. If not, then I won't. Who knows, right? And then after the market closes, if you have any questions for me, please let me know. If you need clarification on anything, also please let me know. If you have any stock symbols that you'd like to get my opinion on today before the market closes, just go ahead and put them in the live stream there in the chat, and I will do my very best to get to it before the market closes. And then lastly, if you have any new positions today at the end of the day that you would like me to update on the board, if you could please wait till the close of the market. That way the market's closed, I'm done trading, I'm done teaching, and all the pressure is off. Okay, so that's the plan for today. Hang tight. I'm going to run that US legal disclaimer and I'll be back in about 40 seconds. Thank you. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Please carefully read and/or listen to the U.S. government required disclaimer before watching this video or live stream broadcast. The video link and disclaimer text are located in the description section of this video or live broadcast, here and here. Thank you so much. All right, let's see who is here today. Let me make sure my mic's on. I always forget. Yes. Okay. So Lava74 is here. Good to see you, Lava. Hope you're doing well. Evan is here. Good to see you, Evan. And Bob, happy Friday to you as well. Morgs is here. Hey, what's going on, Morgs? Good to see you. Steve Burns is here. Steve, always an honor and privilege to have you here. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. I'm sure everyone else does as well. Hope you're having a good day, my friend. David is here. Hello, Gregorians. Hello, David. Good to see you, sir. Jatin is here. Good afternoon, sir. Hello, Jatin. Johan is here. Hi, Johan. Good to see you, bud. Dan says happy Friday. And Greg and Gossett, happy Friday to Dan. Frank is here. Good to see you, Frank. Hope you're doing well. Brian says, hi, all, Greg. I'm giving you permission to remove my positions. Oh, this sounds like a Frank poem. I'm giving you permissions to remove my positions. I will be busy during the last hour of trading and may not be available to chat. Again, just for today. Okay, got it. Got it. If I see any on there, Bri, I will go ahead and take them off. How's that sound? Steve says, A, B, and B 20-day EMA started today. I will be buying as the 5 closes above the 20 EMA, as this is my new IPO signal. Let's see. A, B, and B. So the 20-day has started. I will be buying as the 5 closes above the 20. I don't see a 20. Maybe our charts are a little different. I see a 5. Or no, I don't see a 5. I see a 5 just a few days ago. Maybe it's a setting I have. So to confirm, Steve, you are buying A, B, and B today? Okay. Well, good. Steve will let us know. All righty. All right. Well, let's get started. Alibaba, I did buy Alibaba, I shorted Alibaba here at 231.76 on the weekly because we had the big down bar before. Kalpesh says your screen, Kamal says your screen is stuck on the U.S. Let me see. How about now, everybody? Oh, okay. I got it. We're good. All right. I'm going to start over. Alibaba. I shorted on the weekly. 2 weeks ago, we had a big down bar, big sell-off. We rallied back up. We rejected the 50% Fibonacci point. Okay. And we also rejected the 50-week moving average. I shorted here at 231.76. I did cover some lower at 223, but it rallied back up. I am going to keep this short position as long as it closes below the 50-week. So this one's been all over the place. It was in the money, then out of the money, then in the money yesterday, and then out of the money again today. But again, that's why I like to take partial profits when I get them, right? So I swooped in there and took a little off, which always helps. But it is down so far on the trade. Eli Lilly. All right, let's see. So we have David and Gary and myself, I think Quad also. We had a return to value, sideways motion, nice false breakout to the downside, and a nice V1. I bought here at 166.14. It's 165.95, so down about 14 cents on the trade so far. It was down much more earlier, but it has recovered, but it is still slightly down. No profits or any targets or anything like that, but it is holding my stop. So I'm keeping. Love. Okay, so Love bought here at 46.71 along with Gary, Johan, Kamal, Yasir, and Dan. Kamal bought it a little lower here at 46.56. Yesterday, moved up nicely, hit a profit target. Today, I also hit a profit target right here at the high at 47.92. But when it came back to my entry point, it was a little scary during the day, and it had a V1. It rejected the -1 ATR channel. It came back into this lower range. So when it got back to my entry point, I just pulled the plug today intraday and got out. It's way higher than when I did that, but this is how I day trade quite a bit. When I have a nice profit and it comes back to my entry, I will get out. So I did get out. I am out of Southwest, but it did recover nicely since then, and it looks better than it did earlier when I got out. So I am out of love. I am out of Southwest Airlines. The majority at break even, and then a little bit with profit targets. SPY. All right. So Jatton, Yass, and Johnson. I think we were all in the overnight SPY trade. The overnight SPY trade did well today. I bought at 379.10 yesterday. I sold it at the open at 380.63. So pretty good last couple days. Bought here, sold here, bought here, sold here. Of course, these were a couple losses here, but all in all, it's been doing pretty well. And I will be buying that again, of course, at the end of the close today. USO, having a big day on USO. I did buy here at 30.97. It's currently 35.38. This has been a big trade. It's up 12.58%. As you know, I bought this not on the daily, but I bought this on the monthly bars with an under 30, over 30, under the negative third, over the negative third, and a V2. So that one has worked out really well. No profit targets yet, even though it's up that much, because when I have profit targets on the monthly, I think the first profit target was like 20% away. So when you trade on monthly bars, it's a whole different world. But big day today, that's for sure. Ulta. All right. So Johnson and I think that's all right. Yeah. Johnson and I did buy Ulta at 277.95, moved up nicely, took some profits, came back down here. I checked. I did sell half right here at about 280.09, but I kept the other half, and I'm glad I did because it's had another leg up. I did hit another profit target today at 295.95. Let's check the RSI reading on this. At the high of the day, 67.70, so has not rejected the 70 RSI yet. This has been a nice trade, and so far I will keep it until it rejects the 70 RSI or until it closes below the 5-day EMA. Google. I do have a position on Google. It's a put. I sold Google puts down to 1170. It's 1787.50. So as long as the price stays above 1170 by June 18th, I will be able to keep all the premium. It paid pretty good premium annualized, and it gave me a lot of protection on a really good stock. I picked the 1170 on the monthly because the -1 and the 50-month moving average are above as support. And on the weekly, I have the 200-week moving average as support. So that one's in the money nicely. I think, I mean, I haven't been in it that long, but I believe it is about 30%. 30% of the premium I've already received, so that's pretty good. All right, Tesla. I did have some day trades today. I don't usually trade Tesla, but I was going around and I found a nice little setup. Let's see if I can get this to look a little easier. 5-minute chart here, return to value, sideways motion, false breakout to the downside, reversal back up. I bought an intrabar when it triggered the V2. I got in at 874.20. A bar later, I sold half when it had a nice move up for my entry at 879.10. Here we had another spike up. I sold another half of a half, so a quarter. And then here we have a close below the previous day's low. So I got in at 874.20, got out at 877.80, got out at 879.10 and 881.80. So pretty good, kind of fun to trade Tesla. Like I said, I don't normally trade Tesla. I'm not really sure why. I'm just not used to it, I suppose. But that was a good setup. Apple. Had a couple trades on Apple today. One good one, one bad one. All right. I think the first one, the good one was first. Whoa. Sorry about that, everyone. Let's see if I can make this a little bit easier to read. Okay, we had a 520, boy, this is hard to read, isn't it? Had a 520 crossover right here, and MACD went positive. I bought at 131.39. Oh, these are so close together. 130, I got out of half at 131.73. Had a big bar up here at 132.24, and then another one here at 132.43. So that was a good trade. Oh, I think I just messed it all up. Darn it. And I had a bad trade also. Oh my gosh. Oh, here we go. Had a nice return to value, had a V2 here, bought it about, let's see, I erased some of those lines, right here at about 131.71. And then the next bar just crashed down. I got out about 131.22. Sorry, I hit the erase button and it messed up all my entries and exits. I apologize for that. But one good one, one bad one. That's the way I'm going to sum it up. And then the Qs. Well, I shorted here at 317.37. We had a double top with a bearish divergence, and then I shorted the first low, which generally is a pretty good move. And it initially went my way. I didn't take any profits. I was waiting for the close of the bar, and then it got back to my entry point, so I got out. So that was a total scratch trade. And you've heard me say this before, but I think a mark of a really good trader is if they can get out with a scratch trade. I really believe that. All right, so now Jatin is in Apple at 123. It's 131.69. And Frank is in Apple from 111. So they are both doing nicely on the trade, and Apple is up 71 cents today. Sorry. And I made a whole mess of this, didn't I? All right. Okay. Kamal had a nice trade intraday yesterday on INSG. He bought it at $13.77, sold it today at $15 even. Just a hold overnighter, and he made 8.21%, everybody. Fantastic, Kamal. Kamal is back in the groove. That's all I can say. So I'm going to take that one off because Kamal is out of it. MasterCard. Gary sold credit spreads on MasterCard January 15th, 290, 280. So a week from today, as long as MasterCard is above 290, Gary will be able to keep all premium. That's looking pretty promising. FSLY. Johan bought FSLY yesterday at 86.80. It's currently 88.16. So up nicely on the trade there, Johan. AMC, this is Bob. Bob bought at 210. It's 211. He's back in the money. Nice job, Bob. VIX. Okay. Bob and Gary are in the VIX. I can't remember where Bob bought it, but I know that Gary bought it back here at 17.23. He sold a bunch up. I think he sold half up here when we had the big move up. He sold another half here on this big bar. So he only has a quarter left. It is down 14 cents today, but I believe Gary's still in the money on the trade. Bob, I'm not sure. Bob's going to have to tell me where he bought VIX. TGT, Brian and Ava. Boy, what a trade this turned out to be. Holy smokes. Return to value, sideways motion, bought at 171.64, and all this has done is just gone up and up and up. Brian, congratulations. Ava, congratulations. This is up 11.32%. So Brian told me to go ahead and take that off, so I am going to listen and do that. But if Ava, I hope Ava's still in the trade. Fantastic. PTON, yes, bought PTON here at think it was, yeah, it was back here at 115.97. It's 158.25. Wow. Up 26.71% in a couple months. Oh my gosh. Nice going. FSLR, Yas bought FSLR here at 90.98. It's currently 103.15. It's down 2.3% today, but he is up nicely on the trade, 11.67%. Wow, really great. DocuSign. Okay, so we have Steve and Yas in DocuSign. Yas got in here at 224.12. Steve got in here 238.88. And it is up 2.11% today. So nice trade, Steve, and nice trade, Yas. Both in, I think both from the 1030 crossovers, just different crossovers. So very nice there. Congratulations. ALGN. All right. Jatin bought ALGN at 441. He sold half at 521.90. He sold another half of a half at 550, and it is up to 566 with the quarter that he has left. So what a trade. Congratulations. NIO. Okay, Yas. Frank's in at 46.16. Gary sold 550 puts expiring today, so he'll keep all the money for that. Look at this, got in at 46.10 on this higher low V1, and look at this beautiful move up. Man, what a trade. I love those higher low V1s and V2s because they can really trend. Teladoc, Frank's in Teladoc from 182. It's at 227.07, down just a little bit today, but he's nicely up on the trade. Google, okay. Gary has sold a lot of spreads on Google, credit spreads, which are bull position. He sold January 15th, 1570, 1550s, 1550s, 1540s, and 1640s, 1630s. So this expires January, and January. So he has a week. As long as it stays above 1570, 1550, and 1640, he keeps all the money on all of these. And so he is glad to see Google up today. So very nice job there, Frank. Shopify, Kamal, look at this great risk to reward that he had here. This is a total Kamal type of approach, which I love. He got in at 1081 2 days ago on Shop. It's 1188. It's up 2.54% today. And Kamal is up approximately 8.93%. These are just amazing, amazing moves. Twitter. Yas bought Twitter at 54.51. It's down 2.25%. It's at 51.12. So down on the day and also down on the trade on Twitter. Microsoft. Yas bought Microsoft at 213.82. It's 219.31. It's up a little bit today. It's up about 0.5%. So he is up on the day, and he's up on the day, and it is up on the trade. IAU. Whoa, what happened here? I guess gold did not have a good day, huh? Frank bought at 1754. Says here he sold half. Thank goodness. That's why I like to sell when there's some nice profits in case something like this happens. Looks like it went right to the 200-day moving average, bounced off of it. Looks like Frank's still in the money on the second half of his trade, but I'm not sure where he locked in the other half, but I know he locked it up here somewhere. I'm pretty sure. DKNG, Kamal, another beautiful trade for Kamal at 46.20. It's 51.78. It's up 4% just today. Kamal is up 10.89% on this trade. Congratulations, bud. NIO we already looked at. FCEL, Frank bought FCEL yesterday at 13.66. It's 15.13. So it is up on the day, and Frank is up 9.45%. Wow, it didn't look like that much. That chart's deceiving. Very nice. TAK, David bought, did I erase that? I think, yeah, it was yesterday at the close, right? Yeah, it was somewhere in the close. Forgive me if this is not exactly the right price, but I know you bought it at the close, up 2.1% just today. Yeah, I kind of knew that I liked the 3 days of the rejection of the 200s there. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. Good job, David. Pins. Jatin bought pins at 71.14 at 71.39. So he is still up on the day. Was up a lot higher earlier. It's reversed back, but he's still up on the trade. Visa. Jatin bought Visa at 214.55. It's 214.83. So slightly up on the trade so far. PTLR. Jatin bought PTLR at 24.06. It's 25.08. So he's up over $1. Really good going. PSNL. Johnson bought a half a position in PTNL at 35 even. It's 36.93, up 5.36%. Way to go, Johnson. Very nice. And it says here Johnson, I think, bought a half a percent. Man, that must have been up 10% earlier in the day. RKT. Johnson bought 19.74. It's $20 even, up 1.42%. So way to go. Beyond Meat. Brian, okay, so Brian bought yesterday at 120.90. It's 117.64. So this one is down, and Brian told me to take that off of the board, so I will do so. And then HYLN, Bob bought HYLN at 15.77 at 17.45. So Bob, it's down a little on the day, but Bob is up 9.8%. Man, these moves on these charts don't look percentage-wise that big, but they really are. So way to go, everybody. Very, very nice. Very, very nice. All right. Metals went right over the cliff today, says Steve. Lovis says, thank you for the reminder, Steve. Would love to learn about the concept that caused you to develop this strategy. Gary says, hello, Greg. Hey, Gary. Frank has a chewing gum poem for us. Oh, no. I saw the word bubble. You know I used to be in the chewing gum business, so when I see bubble, I think gum. But we are in a different kind of bubble at the moment. Let's read. Bubble, bubble, potential trouble. Smart money doesn't like risk. That's something better off missed. But as the market goes higher, you can feel its fire. It's rules that keep check on a burning desire. Wow. Bubble, bubble, potential trouble. Smart money doesn't like risk. That's something better off missed. But as the market goes higher, you can feel its fire. It's rules that keep check on a burning desire. Ah, so good. We all need rules. We can't let our desires get in conflict with our. We can't let our desires get in conflict with our rules. The rules are the ones that need to win out in the end. Excellent, excellent, Frank. Thank you so much. Karen says TGT is very strong. Yes, it is. Look at that. I mean, I think Karen. Oh no. Never mind. I got people confused. Yes. I hope Ava's still in there. John says, hi, Greg. Shipping sector looks interesting. Any large cap companies in that sector? Otherwise, Sting as an example. ST&G. Wow. Well, I can tell you one thing. This was an example of a beautiful false breakout to the downside and a higher low V1 right here back about $11. See, we closed below the -1 ATR channel. We rallied into the value zone. We went below this low. We rejected it. Plus we had a higher low V1. Holy smokes. This is something I would have been interested in taking right here. And I'd be getting out of it right here. I mean, I wouldn't be chasing it up here. Jackson says, Tesla has doubled since my first ever. Oh, you've had 100%er on that. Congratulations, Jatin. Hello, Pat. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Looking forward to our lesson on Monday. Gary says, wow, nice trade, Jatin. Thank you. DXY rises and gold snubs as usual. David says, I entered GELYF in October at 2. I am also over 100%. Unfortunately, a small position. Hey, anytime you have a 100%er, we should be thankful, right? Steve says, I noticed successful IPOs historically backtested well with 520 EMA crossover signals. Recent examples are SPCE and Beyond Meat, but you can see others that perform that way as well. IBD has a momentum system for IPOs as well based on chart pattern breakouts, and one of the unknown market wizards noticed the same phenomenon I noticed. It's just an early accumulation pattern. Excellent. Brian says, hey, Kamal, next time you buy and sell Shopify, let me know before the close because you have been on the money with that trade. He has been on the money with that trade. He's been way on the money on Shopify. Shopify has been good to Kamal, for sure. Excuse me. All right. Hey, speaking of Steve Burns, before we start looking at some potential end-of-day trades, everyone, let's talk a little bit about trader psychology. This is from Steve Burns over at the New Traders, Rich Traders group over on Facebook. It's a really good channel. If you get a chance, go over there, apply to the channel. There's some serious traders in there, good information, no fluff. Let's see what Steve has to say. Conviction in your trading system's edge over the long term is essential. Conviction in any individual trade outcome can be dangerous. Boy, is that true. You have to have conviction in the long term, in the big picture, in your trading system. But having an opinion or conviction about any one particular trade can be dangerous. So make sure you know the difference. Position size correctly, based on volatility, have your emergency stops, have your end of day stops. Don't be too correlated with your positions, but don't get married to one particular position. Especially don't have an opinion like, oh, this can't go any higher, or oh, this can't go any lower, right? It can, it does, it happens all the time, right? So great post, Steve. Conviction in your trading system's edge over the long term is essential. Conviction in any individual trade outcome can be dangerous. So true. Thanks, Steve. That's a great post. All right, let's see how things are going here. Baba is my weekly short. I am keeping. Eli Lilly. At least it's positive today. It's very slightly under entry, but at least it's positive. That's good. Love, down 6 cents. I did get out today at break even, so I am out of love. SPY, of course, I'm buying SPY at the close again for the overnighter. Ulta, doing pretty good over here. One little profit target, getting near that 70 RSI level, but this has been a nice trade. Google doing very well. And the rest were day trades. Oh, I don't know how I missed this one. AMD. Steve with 520 EMA cross. Gary, Yas, and Ramble Ron are in. So I think Ramble has calls. Gary and Yas are in at 92.39, and Steve is in with yesterday at the close with the 520 crossover at 95.10. All right. Kamal said, Brian, sure will do. Greg has been putting my intraday buys on the board before the close. I usually let him know when I buy. Oh yeah. Yeah, so I will just point that out. Steve says PLTR very close to a 520 crossover today. PLTR. Five is 2465, 20 is 2402. So it's close, not quite there. All right, let's take a look here at some potential candidates for the end of the day. Here's GSX Technology. We did go under 30, over 30. We went under the negative third, over the negative third. We're having a little bit of issue right there with the 5-day EMA. Let's look at the weekly. You know, we've lost this -2 ATR channel. I'd like it a lot better if on the weekly you had something positive like a rejection of the -2. We'll look at that again later. SBUX, big update today, but we are right at the halfway of this big down bar, so I don't see a clear signal here. XLU, the utility sector, finally went up a little bit. I really don't see a clear signal here either. MACD is positive. We went under 50, over 50. We rejected the 100-day moving average, but I don't know. It looks a little range bound to me at this moment. TSN, it's been holding that 50-day moving average pretty nicely, but I don't see a clear signal here actually at all. MGM, it's really range bound. We had that huge down bar. We've rallied since then, but we're still inside this big old bar, and I don't see a clear signal here whatsoever. Solar Winds went under the 30 RSI, over the 30 RSI, and MACD did go positive today, so that we can take a look at that one. Lope, yeah, I don't really see anything here on Lope. Grand Canyon Education, wow. SOHU, big day today. False breakout to the downside over here, plus a V1. It's rejected the 50 RSI, and because it's already rejected the 50, I can't do anything with it. And it's very chasey. Alibaba, I'm short on this on the weekly. It's a V2. False breakout on the daily. It's a false breakout to the downside and a V2. Has rejected the -1 ATR channel here, though. I would, you know, it's strong today. It's up 4.51%, but yeah, I don't think I would take this here. I think I'd wait to see if it continues up into the value zone, then have a pullback, then look for a higher low V1 or V2. ALNY, wow, big day. Too chasey for me though. We're at a 66 RSI. We're very extended. I don't see a good risk to reward there. Wow. New Relic up 15.58%. What a day. Look at this volume. I don't even know what they do, but nice breakout on huge volume. But I don't, you know, we're right at the 70 RSI. It's battling right with the 70 RSI, so I don't see anything here either. W, man, W shows up on the scan a lot. Look at this V, all the way down, all the way up. But I don't see anything. I don't see a clear entry here. MELI, Mercado Libre. Big day up, but no clear signal. It has a 520. I don't know if that back tests well, but we're right up against the 1ATR channel. We're right up against the previous resistance here. I don't really see anything there. KE Holdings, I don't see anything there either. And then DKNG, nice trade for Kamal. Way to go, bud. Looks like it might have a 520 crossover. 49.70, 49.66. Kamal, does DKNG backtest well on the 520? Would you mind checking? Quad says, happy financial independence, Greg and group. Thank you, Quad. You as well. Kamal says, SWI went under 30, over 32 chasey at this time. That's over here that we were looking at. It is a little chasey. Steve says, Dow Jones pegged the 70 RSI overbought resistance again today that you pointed out yesterday. Yeah, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the indexes and see big picture what they are doing. Dow Jones pegged that 70 RSI. It pegged it yesterday and failed. Pegged it today and failed. So that 70 RSI really does act as resistance, no doubt about it. Whether it can go higher, it certainly can, but I think the chances are that we go more sideways, but who knows? This is a crazy wild market. NASDAQ, it is at 70.34, so it has managed to get above the 70, which is positive. Whether it closes there, we're going to know in 17 minutes. And the S&P looks like that rejected the 70 RSI. So like Steve said, you know, the Dow Jones and the other indexes, they really pegged that 70 RSI, and they're just kind of hanging there. That 70 RSI really does act as resistance. So we have GSX. I don't know. I'm not like super thrilled about GSX, to be honest with you. SWI does have an under 30, over 30, but it's a little chasey. It is a little chasey. Let's look at the weekly. Weekly has a V1, and a rejection of the negative third ATR channel, which is good, but this big, huge down bar here really concerns me. So I think I'm going to pass on that. XLU, I just don't see anything here. I mean, let's see. I'll wait and see if Kamal mentions anything about DKNG. It's a little chasey up there, I think. But I'll see what Kamal says as far as the back test goes. DKNG has 4 trades, 75% profitable, 250 profit, maximum drawdown 5.3%. Ooh, that's pretty good. Karen said another higher low V1 on go. Go. What a great symbol. You know, when my chewing gum company was public, our symbol was GUMM. Fun, right? Yes, you're right, Karen. It's pretty good. Higher low V1. MACD is positive. We're over the 50 RSI. That all looks pretty good. I don't like to buy $10 stocks though, but from a technical standpoint, it is good. It's a higher low V1. We rejected all the moving averages. We rejected the 5 and the 10 and the 20 and the 50 and the probably the 50 RSI as well. Let's look over on the weekly. Weekly's in the value zone. Not bad. 1 million shares traded, so there's enough liquidity there, and MACD is positive. That's a good find, Karen. MELI. MELI. Wow. Yeah, that's chasey for me. That's a little chasey for me, though. Yeah. Kamal says, Steve, are you seeing similar on DKNG? Oh. Oh, okay. Yeah, DKNG. Yeah, that definitely could go a little higher. No doubt about it. $49.71 compared to $49.66. So they're close, but it is a crossover. Some increased volume today. You know, based upon everything I'm seeing today, I honestly think I am probably not going to buy anything today. And part of that has to do with I don't see any signals that just jump out at me that I just love. And the other thing is based upon the levels that we're at right now with the market. I'm fine just to keep the ones that I have the overnight SPY trade and keep the positions that I have. I just don't feel, honestly, that I need to add any more risk on today. If there was a setup that I just loved and that gave me a good risk to reward ratio, yeah, but I don't see it today. So let's take a look here at current positions. All right, so Alibaba, I'm short. This is down now, but it's a weekly trade. I guess it's possible it could close above the 50 in the next 12 minutes. If it did, I would have to get out, but my trade plan was to stay short as long as it stayed below the 50-week moving average. Eli Lilly went positive, so that's a plus, right? Love, of course, I got out when we came back down to break even. SPY looks like it's making a high on the day. I will be buying the SPY for the overnighter or the over weekender. US, look at the oil, look at this oil trade today. Unbelievable. I mean, this has been a monster trade. This has been a monster trade. So I'm keeping that one, of course. Ulta, keeping that one. And I think that's it. I think that's it. So we have about 11 minutes. Jackson says, the noise which you made on the table right now is somewhat similar of starting part of Narcos. Is that a show? Oh. Huh. I don't know what noise I made. I couldn't replicate it if I tried. Sorry about that. Steve says my DKNG 520 test positive 168 versus 408 buy and hold. Aha, interesting. All right. Well, it's one of those rare days that I don't have anything to buy. But that's okay, right? And like I said, mainly because where the market is, where the RSI level is on the indexes and so forth, it's not like I don't have positions, right? I have a big put position, bullish put position on Google, Ultra, oil. I'm going to have the overnight SPY trade, have Lilly, so, and then Baba. So I think I'm good for now. Nothing just jumped out at me. Hope that makes sense. What's everybody thinking today? Anybody have any ideas of what they're buying, what they're going to do? So Apple 57.55 RSI. So it has not participated that well with the rest of the market. On the weekly, very close to, well, on the weekly it's holding the 70 RSI. And Tesla is just a monster. I mean, that is just insane. That is just insane. We're up at the 6-day TR channel, by the way. Very tough to get much above the 6-day TR channel. That's why I have it on my charts. But Tesla, anything is possible. David says, yes, nice to hear if someone is buying something else. Big divergence on the Qs. Higher, 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 higher. Green, 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 not to be seen. Give me 1 sec, everybody. Okay, so it looks like Steve is going to be buying A, B, and B at 148 on the 520 EMA crossover. Jatin says, I just need one exit signal in Tesla, but none it is. Yeah, there's not much of an exit signal in Tesla. There's nothing there. AMD's come back nice. Glad to see that, guys. Rallied way nicely off its lows, rallied right off of the 5 EMA. So that 520 EMA crossover is still intact. Boy, the Qs are just running, aren't they? Here at the end of the day. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, so we have 5 minutes. A, B, and B. So Steve got in A, B, and B at 148.84. 148.84. 520 EMA cross. You can see on my charts I don't have, I can see the 5, but I don't see the 20. Jackson says, same, no trades from my end, just writing and holding all my existing trades. Okay, sounds like a plan. So we have about 3 minutes to go. Lily's kicking up there pretty good. That's nice. Anybody check on Bitcoin today? Let's see. Oh, it's down now. So it tested that 40,000 mark 2 times. That's interesting. I feel like I just ran out of stuff to say. All right. Okay, I see Frank made some. Hey, Lily's doing well at the end of the day. Go, Lily. Good job. Okay. Okay, we have 1 minute to go. Man, that was the bright side of my trading day here with Lily kicking up here at the end of the day. Nice. All right, 15 seconds until the weekend. Two, one. And that is that. So just one trade today is all. And that's the overnighter. Okay, at 381.26. All right. $381.26. All right, and I am moving love to this side of the page because I am out of love. All right. So listen, if you have new positions today, please go ahead, put them in the chat. I will get them all taken care of. But before I do, just want to remind everybody that I do teach private one-on-one lessons in the evening time. I teach a 15-hour course that is 5 sessions, each session 3 hours, teach you everything I've learned over in my experience of 25 years and everything I've learned from all my traders, coaches, and mentors over the years. So I know you'll be a better trader once you get done with the course. I'm sure of that. And so if you are interested in taking it with me, please just send me an email. The email's in the description of this video. You can also send me a message on Twitter and I'll reply and say, thanks for saying hi. Let's set up a Skype call. I do the Skype call so I could get to learn a little bit more about you, your trading, your challenges, your goals, and then it's a good time for you to ask me questions about the course. And then after the call, you can think about it. And if it's of interest to you, you can just email me back and we'll set up a time. So that's how it works. And then also, if you like today's podcast, I really would appreciate it if you could hit the thumbs up button. Helps to build the channel, helps keep the channel around, and really helps out with YouTube. If they know a channel has good content, valuable content, then they tend to share it more. So that's why I ask if you like the content, if the channel is helping you in any way, if you could do that, I would greatly appreciate it. Okay, so Steve, ANAB. I swear I just did that. Oh, AB and B. That's the problem. There we go. Okay, so Steve got in at 148.84. It's 149.87. Almost up, almost $1. Nice. Okay, Frank took a 10% position size. Frank, 10% position size. Nice, Frank. Oh, here, we'll put your price in there. 149.39. 149.39. Okay. Out of IAU. Okay. Boy, man, gold just got hammered, huh? And out of FCEL at 1501. Okay. There you go. Done and done. Jatson said BTC had a breakout over 2,033.80 levels in December, and it has doubled since then. Gary is in go-go. That was the higher low, right? Yep. I like it. I like it. MACD's positive. Yep, that all looks good. Okay. Kamal is out of love as well. All right. Added to DKNG. Okay. Good luck on that, Kamal. Bob is out of VXX. Yeah, that one was all over the place today. David says, Greg, have a great weekend. Same for all the group. Thank you, David. Appreciate that. Hope you have a good weekend as well. Okie doke. Put Tesla over there. So Baba, Lily. Oh, I don't have cues. There we go. That's what I have. All right. Well, listen, everybody. I hope you have a nice weekend. Hope you take some time to relax and take some time to go out and do something nice for someone today, and also go out and try to do something nice for a human, an animal today as well. One nice thing for a human, one nice thing for an animal would make this, if everybody did that every day, it'd make the world a nice, much better place. Gary says, hope everyone has a great weekend. Thanks, Greg. Enjoy your hike. Thank you, Gary. Appreciate that. Hope you have a good rest of your day as well, sir. Interested though to see where the cues. Oh, they never rejected the 70. Let's see about the spy. Spy. Look at that, right at the 70. Yeah. And what about the Dow? Looks like it maybe possibly rejected. This is on the DIA though, not on the index, actual index. Pretty close, not quite, but it did reject it yesterday. Thanks, Kamal. Appreciate that. Jatin says, thanks, sir, for everything you give us our time every week, and God bless you. I know I say this every time, but you deserve it. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is nice to hear. God bless you too as well, Jatin. Love says, thank you. Have a good day, everyone. Thank you. Dan sold love. Okay. All right. Well, positive nonetheless, though. I'm glad I snagged that little profit target up there. That made me feel a lot better about it. LOL, about 1% profit. All right, well, that's not too shabby, right? Okay. All right, well, if anybody has any other questions, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to put on my cold weather gear. Keely's feeling better today. She's back to her old self. So she and I are going to be traipsing around in there in the snow. She's so fun to have this dog. I just love this little dog. She's the most well-behaved, mellow, friendly. Loves food, though, man. She is a treat monster. But I really like having a dog back in the house. I really do. All right. I guess I'm going to... Oh, Pat says, yay, Keely. Yes, I know. She's feeling better. Yesterday I was concerned. She was coughing and kind of like trying to throw up, and she was sluggish, and she didn't want food, which when Keely doesn't want food, man, you know something's wrong. But she is back to her old self. And pet owners out there know how good that makes their owners when their dogs get feeling better and their animals get feeling better. So Pat, I'll see you on Monday. Looking forward to that. Johan says, happy hiking, Greg. Have a great weekend. Thank you. Appreciate that, Johan. Pat says, have a great week, everyone. Thanks, Pat. All right. Bob says, thanks, Greg. Thank you, Bob. Appreciate it, my friend. All right. All right, I think that's it. Take care, and hopefully I'll see you Monday in the last hour of the market. Talk to you soon. Bye. U.S. government required disclaimer. Stock, options, futures, and forex trading is not appropriate for everyone. While there is a potential for large rewards, there is also a substantial risk of loss associated with trading. The material in this video or live broadcast is not geared towards any particular individual or to any particular financial situation and is not intended to meet the particular investment objectives of any viewer. This video or live broadcast, like all instructional materials produced by Gossett Trading and Mentoring LLC, is created and published for informational and educational purposes only. Any and all information contained in, implied, or referenced by this video or live broadcast is not to be construed as investment advice, and no representation is made that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast is an investment or financial advisor or is registered or authorized to give any financial advice. We are publishers and educators only. Therefore, the various producers of this video or live broadcast will not accept liability for any loss or damage of any kind which may arise either directly or indirectly out of the use of any of this material, including any loss of profit. No representation is made that any account or investment will or is likely to achieve the profit or losses demonstrated. We recommend consultation with a licensed and qualified professional before making any investment decision. This video or live broadcast is not to be construed as an offer to buy or sell any security, financial instrument, or financial product of any kind. Notice is hereby given that any individual or entity involved in production of this video or live broadcast or their clients may have an interest in any security, financial instrument, or financial product mentioned or referenced. Any simulated or hypothetical performance result depicted does not represent actual trading and therefore may under or overcompensate for the impact of various market factors such as lack of liquidity. Thank you.